But we will be definitely be keeping an eye out on Spam here. Alright, our first map of the match will be Bicycle. Yeah, I think a decent map for Spam here. Has done decently on day 1 on Bicycle. But yeah, this map is just overall incredibly tight. A lot of it just comes down to general pace throughout the map, because the identity is not that incredibly decisive. So we'll have to see how good the players are overall on this map. We are now live in this match, and Spam is already taking the lead together with Pack. So looking good so far. Alright, Pack's car is just a little bit better. As you can see, his turbo has been ignited. And he is taking over first place. But Spam is not not far behind. And is close behind. Alright, Kappa now closing in as well. Spam struggling a bit here on the tech drift. He's going to lose some time compared to his opponents. But we are still in the race, as Miquatro right now is falling behind a tiny bit. Kappa on the dirt, not so good, as Miquatro is pressing B to boost. He's coming closer, and the battle for second is on. Pack in the meantime is just playing his own match, as he is 0.2 ahead of his opponents. But the race for second place right now between Kappa and Miquatro. Spam is falling behind. He's about 0.4 of a second behind, and he needs to risk. Miquatro makes a mistake, goes into the wall. Good news for Spam, as he is now being able to overtake him for that third position. But can we also snipe second? Okay, interesting identity here. Spam trying to catch back up, but as you can see, Kappa is doing a solid identity so far. Spam going for the full risk, full speed, but it's not going to be enough. Pack first, Kappa second, and Spam has to make do with 4 points. Alright. Let's make sure. Yeah, we got the sound correct here. Here we go into the second round. So Spam so far not immediately coming out of the gates blazing, but there's definitely potential here. Alright, into the second round we go, and once again Pack has taken the lead. Seems like Pack is, however, firing on all cylinders already. Looks strong so far, but we've only seen 1.5 rounds, so can't really conclude anything yet. Right, Kappa with a good start this time around. He is taking the charge, as Spam is leaving Miquatro behind him, and as I'm trying to pronounce this sentence, Miquatro is coming back. Ooh, Kappa not with the best dirt line. Probably had a gear down there because he lost a bunch of speed. And this is good for both Spam and Miquatro, who will be able to go for the overtake. Pack is in the lead, but look at that. Spam has more speed, and Spam is coming closer to Pack here. He still has 0.16 of a gap to go, and that is going to be hard. But you know what? You might as well try. Spam with the inside line. Coming closer, as you can see. And we have actually the identity cameras back. That is interesting. But here we go over the ice. Oh, look at that. Kappa with an insane amount of speed. He's going for the overtake on Spam. Or will Spam actually hold on to the second place? It is incredibly close, but it is going to be Kappa with a tiny bit more speed. And sniping Spam for second place feels bad, man. Wow. For a second there, I thought Kappa was going to lose the speed because he went further than all of the boosters. Apparently, that did not matter for him, as Kappa did snipe Spam in the end. Oh. Oh, okay. Wait. There we go. I found the cheat code to avoid the replay cameras. I personally... Oh, okay. Yeah, Spam making a tiny bit of a mistake here at the start, trying to go for the full risk route that we've seen from him, where normally he takes some time away from his opponents, but this time around it's going to cost him a lot. So here we go, zooming in on the front of the field, where we have Kappa taking the lead. Kappa is already 0.2 ahead this time around, no gear down, but once again Pack is coming a little bit closer out of that dirt. So Kappa is not too great at that part of the map. Still though, his lead is so big that he is still in first on the 10-pointer. And this will be the first round that Pack doesn't win, if it stays like this. But yeah, honestly, Bicycle is a map of Kappa and Pack so far. And that does not seem to be changing anytime soon. Kappa going for the 10-pointers, as he actually once again goes too far. But yeah, the lead is too big. So Pack cannot snipe. Kappa gets 10 points. Spam has to make do with 3. Not too great of a start here. Kappa and Pack are leaving Spam and Miquatro behind them. And we're gonna need some momentum changes here soon. Otherwise, this gap is going to be pretty big, pretty fast. Right, here we go into round number 4, the last round on bicycle. Hopefully Spam can do some damage here in this round. So far so good. He is a little bit behind, but he's still definitely in that race for the 10 points. Okay, so struggling a little bit there, but as you can see, Spam did not fully crash, so he's behind. Yeah, it's going to be hard though, because catching up on this map is really, really hard. He's already trying to do so on this dirt. He's a little bit faster than Miquatro, Pack and Kappa, but it's not going to be enough to catch back up fully. All the players doing a good job of jumping here. And yeah, this is going to be hard here for Spam to catch back up. So I'm going to zoom in here on that first place. It is going to be between Kappa and Pack once again. These two players are just have a really good start on this map. Both, I think they are going to end up. Yeah, Kappa is first, Pack is second. And that means that we have Kappa and Pack on the scoreboard equaling out. Both of them getting first and second twice on the first map. Miquatro and Spam are also equaling on 14 points. So symmetrically, this is a beautiful scoreboard. But if you are a fan of Spam, the scoreboard is not that beautiful. Alright, so not the best first map, but here we are on circles, which historically, and with historically I mean from what we have seen yesterday, is one of Spam's better maps. So there is some hope here on this map that Spam can turn things around. As you can see in the warm-up, Spam was strong together with Pack here in the lead. But yeah, that was just a warm-up. We're going live right now, round 1 of circles. Let's see what we can do here. Alright, Spam looking strong. I'm going back to him. He is indeed taking the lead. Let's change the perspective a little bit here to Pack, who is, well, as I change my perspective to him, is taking over the lead. So we're back to Spam here. Pack taking over first place, but it is a battle for second place between Spam and Miquatro right now, as Kappa has fallen behind. He's about 1.5 seconds behind. Spam a little bit faster than Pack, and as you can see, that lead is slowly eroding away. Spam on his way to maybe 10 points. Here we go. He is indeed faster and is now equaling out with Pack. High up in the wall ride. Both they go. Let's see what they do on this turnaround. And I think this is coming down to the identity. Spam with the inside line. Pack taking more speed. Pack is the one who takes the lead going into the identity. But this is something Spam might be able to catch back up to. Well, let's see if he can do it. Onto the first part we go. Did not really make a dent here on Pack. And maybe this time around he can do it. But Miquatro is also lurking in those shadows. No, Pack has an immaculate identity here. And will hold on to his 10 points. But Spam is taking second place with 6 here. Catching a little bit to Kappa. Ooh, and Kappa does finish here in the end. Barely making it. That would have been disastrous if he did not make it. Those 3 points can really stack up. But he did make it and he got 3 points. Now Spam has extended... Sorry, not extended because he was equal with Miquatro. But is now ahead of Miquatro on that scoreboard with 20 points. But yeah, in the meantime, Pack and Kappa are on 42 and 35 respectively. Kappa now with a beautiful start. Look at that. He is so far ahead of everyone else. Miquatro struggling at the start already. And Pack also not with the best start. He's trying to turn things around though, as he is battling with Spam for second place. And in the meantime though, Kappa is not too fast here. But maybe this different approach will result in some more speed out of the ice. No, it does not. It is Spam instead who is hunting now for the 10 points once again. Spam doing pretty well here on this map so far. Once again in the middle of the map here, equaling out with whoever else is in first place. It's all coming down here to the end. Spam once again with the inside line. Is Kappa going to get more speed out of this one? Once again, he does so indeed. Pack is also racing for the win here. And we are going into a 3-way tie into the identity. This is going to determine a lot here. Who is getting the 10 points? Who's getting 6 and who is getting 4? Spam with a good inside line here on the start. But is it going to be enough here? We'll have to see on the second part of the identity. Low jump here. And Spam is going to be the one who has more speed. Spam on his way to his first 10-pointer of the match here. And he does so indeed. Excellently done. Spam gets 10 points with the better identity and is destroying Kappa and Pack in this round. That is exactly what we need right now. Spam taking those fights and winning them. Getting himself 10 points. Closing that gap between him, Kappa, and Pack. That was a really, really close identity here. But Spam was able to pull it off. So let's go into round number 3 out of 4 on circles. Right, Pack has fallen behind a tiny bit here, but as you can see, this is not the first time Pack has been catching up at the start. Right after the start. Right, here we go. Miquatro not with the best ice part, and Spam once again has a good ice part. So he will catch back up to the lead a little bit, but Kappa has amassed quite a bit of a gap. Going to be hard to catch back up to Kappa here, especially as well with Pack pushing it. Spam maybe not with the best line here. Yes, indeed, he does not get the most amount of speed, and now Miquatro is actually in the mix for that 3rd place. In the meantime, Kappa and Pack are battling for 1st and 2nd. Now Spam and Miquatro coming back as Pack is struggling. Pack is being left behind. Kappa is going high. High to low as Spam actually makes a huge mistake and has to go for the respawn. Went for the full risk, did not pay off. Kappa is not too fast here. Is Pack going to snipe? No, he is not. Kappa and Pack 1st, 2nd. Miquatro is 3rd, and Spam will have to cry a little bit with the 3 points. Well, to win those close fights in the identities, you have to take risks. And sometimes that results in a little bit of a respawn. What can you do? Hopefully though, round 4 will go a little bit better. Let's see what we can do here. Decent start here by 3 of the 4 players, as Kappa is a little bit behind. Pack going for the inside line. Miquatro is going more outside. Kappa is back in the race, however. Has used his turbo at the start and is going to be the one who is taking over the lead, I think. He has quite the momentum right here. Miquatro in the mix for the first time on this map at the start. And he is looking to get some points for himself as well, as he is falling behind a little bit on that scoreboard. Spam not with the best ice part this time around. Not what we have seen from him so far. A little bit sad, but this is what... you can't always do it correctly, I guess. So yeah, Kappa going below on the wall, right? Where Pack, Miquatro, and Spam are going above. I don't think the line is that different. Alright, so here we go, zooming in here on the battle for 1st on circles. Oh, Miquatro with a mistake. And we are moving over to Pack, who is in an incredible position here. On his way to 10 points. Kappa on his way to 6. But the second part of the identity still needs to be done. And yes, they do make it. Spam is a little bit faster than Kappa here, but Kappa has the lead. Will this be enough? No, it will not be enough. Spam was not able to snipe Kappa there. But he almost did that. Has to make do with 4 points. While Pack and Kappa will just further extend their lead. Spam and Miquatro are falling behind. Yeah, Pack and Kappa doing really well so far. 62 and 57. They are good. Right, let's move on to the next map. Our next map will be Slalom, picked by Spam. Not exactly. Just because it is picked by Spam doesn't mean that it is best map. It might be a tactical way of making sure that Slalom is not one of the maps we see when the finalist mode will be activated for the players that get there first. So it's probably a tactical decision to try and get this map out of the way, which might give a hint that Spam will not be getting an insane amount of points here. Or maybe Spam will just pull out everything he got and suddenly start winning a bunch of rounds. You never know. Here we go, onto the dirt. Miquatro already a little bit behind. Pack and Kappa and Spam, as you can see. Gives us a good overview here at the start of Slalom. Right, it is Vol right time. Who is the best full speed player out of these 4? It is going to be Pack. Spam with a different approach is going to need to be steering a little bit more on that grass. So it looked really fast, but he lost some speed after oversteering over the grass. Still though, in the end, it is about equal. And as we are moving into the second part of this map, Pack and Kappa are taking the lead as Kappa makes a huge mistake. And this is what Spam and Miquatro need right now. As Miquatro makes a huge mistake as well, going into the wall. Pack is so far ahead right now, so it's going to be hard for Spam to catch back up. But the 6-pointer is in our view here. Let's go into the identity. Oh, Spam losing a bit of grip, but it is not going to be as disastrous as you might think, because that gap between him and Miquatro is huge. Going to lock in the 6 points as Pack does win the round, but we have to take these. Right, so Pack furthering his lead 62 to 72 as Spam catches up 2 points compared to him and Kappa. You know, it's something. Alright, here we go into the second round of Slalom. Players are about equal as we are following Miquatro now into this wall ride. Kappa going a little bit high, but manages to save himself. Pack once again with a better start here, but Spam has a really good drift and takes a bunch of speed into the jump. Manages to set himself into second place. Kappa makes a huge mistake again here in the middle of the map, and he is gone once again. Pack, oh, but Spam gets a huge amount of airtime. That's going to cost him a bunch of speed. Kappa will be staying behind him, but Miquatro will take advantage of Spam's mistake here and get back into second place. Now, there is a possibility Spam snipes if he gets an insane identity. That's not going to be the case, however, so Spam will have to make do with third place. Ay. Kappa making these mistakes here. This is actually where Spam needs to get the points. So him only getting third here and giving 6 points to Miquatro, not exactly what we want. Alright, here we go into the next round. Pack is just in the league of his own right now. He is playing insanely well. Best lap 104.55. He is winning everything so far on this map. By the way, that 104.55 is about 0.2 faster than Spam's PB on this map. Just to give you a reference of how fast Pack is driving right now. He's literally beating Spam's PBs. So, yikes. Okay, here we go. This time around, Kappa did survive the first part here, but will he do it on the second part? Oh, Kappa almost making a mistake here, but he does survive. Manages to steer himself out of that trouble. Now Spam has slowed down a little bit, going for the inside line, will catch back up a little bit, but not enough. So he needs an insane identity. The other players are battling for first as they're all about equal, but who has the best identity? What do you mean? Both Pack and Kappa are gone. Miquatro has the best ladder part, so he's gonna take 10 points and Spam takes 6, but yeah, Pack and Kappa are gone. No grip for them. And this is what you get when you have 3 people that are all incredibly close together, and they know it, right? They look at the cars around them, or maybe at the checkpoint times. They know they are equal with each other. So they know, I want 10 points, I need to full risk. And you will see some mistakes in those situations. Like we just saw with Pack and Kappa, both going full risk trying to beat each other, and instead are beating themselves to some points. Sadly though, Spam was not able to lock in the 10er right there, because that would have been insane. Instead that went to Miquatro, but at least 6 points went to under his name. Right, this time around, Kappa with him. Well, I wanted to say a good start, but then he made that mistake, so he is going to be quite a bit behind. Now it is a battle for first place between Spam and Miquatro, which is the first time I've said this in this match so far. Oh, wow, that release was just enough to not go into that wall. That was a wonky line by Spam. Pack taking advantage, catching back up. And it's going down to the identity who is taking the 6-pointer, as Miquatro is looking good for 10. Pack takes it a lot better here, and he will snipe Spam away from those 6 points. Spam will have to make do with 4 instead. Actually, what? Pack snipes for first? Miquatro is being left in the dust here. Pack, what do you mean? What an insane identity. What a gap he just closed. And he gets 10 points. Well, that's actually good news, I guess, because it is basically confirmed already that Pack is on his way to getting first place in this match. So it kind of doesn't matter that he's getting 10 points. But he does deny Miquatro some points right there. But yeah, that was a really, really insane identity. I did not see that coming. I was just looking at the battle between him and Spam. And out of nowhere, Pack is like closing a 0.2, 0.3 gap between him and Miquatro. Yeah, Pack already on 96 points. Kappa with a solid 70. Then we have Spam and Miquatro in about the same range here on 57 and 53. Spam's a little bit ahead, but not by much. Right, here we go on the Zigzag, which is going to be hopefully a good map for Spam. I think this is going to be a decent one for him. But we'll have to see how this match plays out. It can honestly go anywhere. It is going to be hard to get 10 points against both Kappa and Pack. And also Miquatro. That doesn't fit in both, but you know what I mean. Alright, here we go. The start, not too good for Spam here. Is falling behind a bit as Miquatro makes a bit of a mistake. And he's going to lose a bunch of time. Onto the dirt we go, and as we can see, there's a different approach. I think Spam went inside yesterday, and now he is going more outside. So a different line here, and probably has trained that as he was looking at the other matches of today and thought, yeah, that line is actually better. Right, inside jump here by Kappa as both Spam and Pack are going outside. Kappa's inside line did not pay off, but you know what? Spam's going into the wall line is also not that great either. So Spam is going to be falling behind. Now we have a battle for first place between Kappa and Pack. And as I'm trying to see what number on my keyboard Kappa's camera is responding to. Right, so we are moving on to the identity here. And once again, it is a battle between Kappa and Pack for the first place. Kappa has a better identity part here, but now Pack has more speed, so it is a back and forth between these two players. Pack going for the outside line, taking a bunch of speed, and it is not paying off. The famous snipe that Spam took yesterday, Pack wanted to try and emulate that. Did not pay off, however. He made that mistake. He's going to slow down. Does still get third, as Spam has made a bigger mistake, and Spam will be last in this round. Alright, so now we have some nice some nice round numbers here. Pack on 100, Kappa on 80, and Spam on 60. Miquatro, what are you doing, man? We needed some round numbers. Anyway. Let's zoom in on Miquatro, who is currently on 59 points on the scoreboard. Pack and Kappa with the best start so far. Spam not too far behind. Inside approach here on the ice as... Oh, yeah, they all make it. Oh, but Pack actually with the icy wheels. I think he still had icy wheels, did not see that one coming. And oversteered himself into the wall. Now Miquatro is going for the attack. And this time around Spam in a nice bobsled is taking a lot of speed at this one. And is coming back for that second place on Miquatro. Kappa is still holding on strong for 10 points. The battle rages on. Miquatro and Spam are battling for second place, 6 points. They both really want it, really need it. Coming in on the identity. Spam with a nice low jump here is going to win against Miquatro at the first part. Now Kappa is also in vision, as you can see. Kappa not with the best identity so far. Spam is coming close. If he full risk, he might be able to snipe for the 10 points. Spam is going full ham, trying to get the 10 points away from Kappa. Can he do it, or will Kappa hold on? It looks like Kappa is going to take it. He does so indeed. The Czech Republic versus the Netherlands, not only in this match, but also in the football match that we is playing at the same time. Let's hope that the Netherlands is actually winning that one, though. Alright, here we go, into the next round. Kappa has moved himself onto 90 points, extending his lead further away from Spam and Miquatro, even coming a little bit closer to Pack. Because yes, Pack has not won yet. And Kappa is close enough to maybe snipe him. It is not over yet. Spam this time around, falling behind a bit at the start, but at least the speed is still there, so he is still in the race. But the level is incredibly high here in the 2021 World Cup, so it is really, really hard to catch back up in a map, in a round like this. I do not like Kappa's line. I gotta be honest. It does not seem faster. You know what? It does seem faster. Spam on this bobsled part, because right now he has pressed the B, and he is boosting. Ooh, but Pack is in the lead once again. The battle for first rages on. Pack and Spam are both incredibly close together. As you can see, Miquatro is also lurking here. But it's coming down to this identity. Who will be the winner? Is it Spam? Is it Pack? Is it Miquatro? Or maybe even Kappa, because he is only 0.3 of a second behind. And as you can see here for a second, we had him on our screen. Can Spam do the insane last identity part? Or will Pack hold on to 10 points? Spam is trying to snipe, but it is not going to be enough. Pack almost not making it, but as you can see, he did make it. Gets 10 points. Spam with another 6-pointer. And I can tell you right now, in the interview after this match, Spam will tell us, I am pretty frustrated about the fact that I got second a bunch of times, which is totally true. I mean, there was a lot of times where there could have been 10 points, but there was only 6, and that is a huge difference. 4-point difference every time. So Spam needs a tiny bit of more speed, and he needs it right now, because he is on 72, while Pack is on 113, which means that Pack needs first for a finalist. And in the meantime, we have Kappa almost breaking 3 digits as well. Pack taking the charge here right now, as you can see, on his way to getting finalist mode. Kappa is trying to deny this, but with that inside line, I wonder if that's going to work out. Miquatro and Spam catching back up, as Kappa is just losing with this line. But as you can see, the boss sled is once again better by Spam. He is on his way for another 6 points. Pack still holding on first. Ooh, really close there. Spam saves himself, but that's going to cost him a bunch of time. He is going to be falling behind. And we are going to zoom in on this battle here right now. Pack, Kappa, and Miquatro are all on the 10-point level. And it's going to be decided here by the identity. Miquatro is only 0.04 behind Pack, going for the inside line. Will Pack have more speed, or will it be Miquatro who takes over the lead? It is indeed Miquatro taking over the lead, but Pack with the inside line. Pack with the inside line, but has less speed. Pack with the inside line, but he takes it. 10 points by Pack once again. You know how many times Pack has won the 10 pointers, you know? Like, it's crazy how many times the close battle is being won by Pack. Actually crazy. This man knows how to risk. Alright, here we go. Next map. A good match so far, but Spam and Miquatro are being left in the dust right now. As you can see, they're both in the 70 points range, as Pack is already finalist, while Kappa is not even in the 3 digits. So yeah, Pack, honestly, he's dominating. But you know, Pack probably doesn't want to see Semiramis right now on the name of the map, because he probably is aware that Spam is a beast on this map. This should be the map where Spam makes the comeback, because Semiramis has been an insane map for him yesterday. He needs that to be the same as well today. Right, here we go. Already taking the lead here on the dirt. Kappa. Kappa is being far behind. He touched the checkpoint. So he is going to be behind in this round. As you can see, Pack as well with the gear down. I think at least he's quite slow after this drift. So that means there is a 1-for-1 going on for 10 points between Miquatro and Spam. And Spam, you need this 10-pointer right now. Miquatro cannot get this one. You need it. Let's see. This turn is going to be incredibly important. And Spam does not get a bunch of speed out of this one. So Miquatro will actually extend his lead. Miquatro on his way to 10 points on Semiramis. Spam, you need to full risk. Let's see what you can do in the identity, because this map is not over yet. Spam's identity is also very strong, and Miquatro might make some mistakes. Low jumping here by Spam, but he actually clips. Yeah, well, you know, you have to risk it. You have to risk it in this situation. And he did it, and sometimes that doesn't pay off. It feels bad, but he had to do it. Alright, let's take a look here. Kappa gets second place, Spam gets third, and Pack is last. Alright, here we go. There are 3 more rounds on Semiramis though, so it's not over yet. Miquatro in the meantime taking 3rd place on the scoreboard. Here we move into round 2 out of 4 on Semiramis. Let's see what damage Spam can do here. Look at the start. Already ahead here in the lead on this round. Back going for the inside line. No gear down this time around, so he is looking strong here. after this tech section. Actually takes a bunch of speed out of this one. And Spam is falling behind a little bit compared to Kappa and Pack. But this turn is going to be huge as Miquatro is falling behind a tiny bit. Pack and Kappa hold on to their speed though. So Spam needs to keep on pushing it. Kappa takes it beautifully. And he will extend his lead as Spam does not get that much speed out of this one. Pack in a solid second place. Kappa on his way to try and deny Pack here from the 10 pointers from winning the match. If Kappa stays first, that will be the case. In the meantime, Spam is going for the low jumps. Is going for the win. Is going for the points. Is this going to be enough to try and catch Pack here? Spam has more speed, I think. But it will not be enough to snipe Pack away from second place. So he will make do with third instead. Kappa taking 10 points, so at least Pack has not won the match yet. But we are not close to Spam and Miquatro trying to snipe that away from Pack so far. Alright, now we have Kappa on 113, which means Kappa only needs one more round win, and he is also finalist. Right, onto the dirt we go. Spam once again with a good start, although not the most amount of speed out of the dirt. Into the drift we go. This is going to be deciding who is taking the lead at the start. And it is going to be the Alliance player Spam right now with the most amount of speed. Oh, and Kappa makes a huge mistake. And that is actually quite scary because that means that Pack... Yeah, okay. I can't even say the sentence before Pack is going for the overtake. It's just... I wanted to hype up a battle where Pack is trying to fight for the 10 points. Oh, here we go. Actually, this is happening because Miquatro is not giving up yet. Miquatro is like, no way Pack is going to win. No way I'm going to let that happen. I am Miquatro, and I am going to win this round. Pack, come here, baby. I am going to snipe you. Here we go into the identity. Pack's taking the low jump. Miquatro is trying to give his everything to deny Pack here. Pack not with the best identity, but Miquatro also not with the best identity. So Pack is getting away with it, and he will win this match. GG to Pack. Deserved win. Incredible performance. He gets the 3 points. And he is probably pretty happy with this one. Thomas Cole taking the win. Now, we are going to see who will be second place. So, right now, Kappa is definitely in the best position. But now that we are with 3 players, and Pack is not getting all the 10 pointers, this can go really fast. Miquatro and Spam can catch back up really fast if they get the 10 pointers and Kappa doesn't. So these are the rounds that are going to be even more important than the rounds we've seen so far. And this will be also the last round of Semiramis, so let's hope Spam can at least get one 10 pointer out of this one. No. No, that will not be the case, as Spam is actually clipping that part of the road right there. So he is going to be quite far behind. And Miquatro and Kappa are now battling for that second/first place. Remember that Kappa just needs to finish to get finalist. But he might want to try and deny Miquatro some points. That could still be beneficial to him. Let's take a look at this identity here between Miquatro and Kappa. Miquatro really wanting those 10 points. He actually clips. He's going for the respawn, but that is a really bad respawn. So he is actually going to go for the double respawn. So far behind. Yes, Kappa wins the round, but that is good news if we are thinking in the back of our heads. Is Spam getting third or fourth here? Yeah, that respawn was really bad for Miquatro right there. And he is going to bite the dust. Spam getting 6 points. Alright, we are going to move on to the next map with Kappa being in finalist mode. In the meantime though, we have Miquatro and Spam on 95 and 94 respectively. They are quite far behind Kappa. They need like, let's see here. Well, at least triple deny by one of the players to get someone in finalist. And then that player also needs to win to deny Kappa the second place. So honestly, Kappa is in a really solid position here for 2 points out of this match for getting second place. But it is not over till Kappa gets that 10 pointer. So here we go. I've seen crazier stuff happen. Right, so now we have arrived on Paradise. Which is, let's put it lightly, not a map Spam has been doing well on yesterday. But maybe he has trained it in the meantime and is now ready for this battle. Kappa with a good start here. But Miquatro and Spam are not too far behind. Here we go onto the dirt. Kappa. Oh, actually clips. And there goes his first finalist attempt. Perfect. Exactly what we want to see right now. Spam and Miquatro will now be battling for 10 points. And this is where Spam needs to get the round win. Onto the dirt we go. Miquatro is looking strong, but Spam edges out the lead so far. Also getting no airtime on the dirt. Will get some more speed out of this one. Now this turn is going to be important. Who gets the upper gear and who will be left behind? Oh, it is Miquatro who is taking the upper gear and Spam is being left behind. So now Spam needs to give it its all in the identity. But honestly, Miquatro needs to just have a decent identity here to get 10 points. Right, second part of the identity. This can be quite tricky. But Miquatro will be able to lock in 10 points. Spam takes 6. Kappa last. There's a glimmer of hope here, as Kappa has struggled to get a point so far. And that means Spam and Miquatro close in on Kappa right now. They are both double digits, so they are getting closer to that 120 point mark. Ooh, Miquatro, you are a little bit behind. And this gives more pressure to Spam here, who needs to beat Kappa in this round to deny him second place in the match. But right now Kappa is actually looking strong. He is about 0.1 ahead of Spam. And he is already on his way to he's looking to get that win here. Spam with the inside line, clutching back up a little bit to the track player. Onto the dirt we go. Once again, no airtime, and that means he comes a little bit closer once again. Now this part is going to be important. Kappa needs to get the upper gear, otherwise he's going to lose his advantage. Both of them going for a drift, but Spam actually touches the wall. Now Kappa is so far ahead. Miquatro is somewhat close here with 0.3 of a gap. But honestly, this should be the round Kappa is going to lock in his second place. Let's see what he does here in the identity. We go up the first part. Oh, Miquatro went full risk, but he makes a mistake. Kappa must know this. He must save it. And he does so indeed. Kappa wins. Spam makes a mistake in the identity. Where is Miquatro? He is even further behind. Spam is getting his 6 points spoon-fed to him right now. Oh, my dear lord. That was the most free 6-pointer in this match so far. Alright, we move into round 3 out of 4 on Paradise. The 1v1 between Miquatro and Spam, where Miquatro actually with the advantage. He has 109, Spam 116. We are now battling for third place in this match. The player who gets third place will at least get 1 point here instead of 0. So, that is a lot better than 0. 1 is a lot better than 0. So we want to get Spam into third position here. Miquatro taking the lead in this round so far, but as we all know, the identity and the drift before it, there you need to get the upper gear, is going to be incredibly important. Here we go. Spam looking good this time around. Does take the outside line, but gets the speed. Miquatro gets inside and speed though, so he will extend his lead in first place. Identity coming up. We've already seen Miquatro make a mistake last round. Maybe this time too? Spam with the better identity comes closer to Miquatro. This might be the snipe that he needs. Will Spam snipe Miquatro for the win here? No, he will not. Miquatro gets 10 points. Spam on 6. Miquatro gets a slap in the face, 119, which means he's not finalist. Instead, he just needs to finish here to get finalist mode. In the meantime, Spam on 112. If he gets first place, he is finalist together with Miquatro if he because Miquatro will then get second. Miquatro can get a free finalist attempt here if he gets first. Ooh, Miquatro going really far inside. Oh, but he does make the jump. Not with the biggest amount of speed though. So Spam will take the lead at the start of this round. He now needs to carry this lead into a round win here to get finalist together with Miquatro and decide it all next round. Which will be on the next map. Paradise will not be the last map of this match. Alright, here we go. Onto this drift part. Spam taking a little bit of a drift here to make sure that he gets the line, but not enough to lose the gear. So this is good news here. Spam definitely solid looking here, going into the identity. But this is going to still be important. You need a decent identity, and Miquatro is trying to snipe it here. Spam actually touches, so Miquatro will come closer and actually overtake. And Miquatro will actually snipe Spam here for the round win, which denies Spam the finalist mode. For Spam to get third now, he needs to win the next round and then win again. Well, at least we're going to the next map, because this map has been a total disaster for Spam so far. So let's quickly move on and forget about that one. Alright, here we go into the next map. Alright. So Miquatro definitely with the advantage here because he is already finalist. Spam needs to deny finalist from Miquatro in this round by winning. And then he needs to get first again because he needs to lock in his own finalist mode. 2 round wins in a row secure Spam third place. If Miquatro wins 1, he is secured for third place. Type 1 in chat if you believe Spam will pull the third place here. That's what I'm talking about. Chat is with him. Chat believes, and I believe as well. Spam on his way to getting third place and denying Miquatro that 1 point in the group stage. As you can see already, Spam is feeling the support and he is attacking Miquatro already. Miquatro is close behind and has a little bit more speed. It's about equal right now between these two players. Spam and Miquatro battling for third place in this group stage match. Onto the dirt we go, and look at the back and forth. Look at my camera work. I'm just switching back and forth every time because these players keep overtaking each other. Miquatro with a small lead right now of about 0.05 of a second, which is basically nothing, but also a lot if this is the same when we drive over the finish line. Miquatro on his way to securing third place, but here comes Spam with more speed. Spam has more speed and will be overtaking Miquatro, but now going into the identity. Miquatro has more speed. It's coming down to the identity here to decide who is going to be third, or will we see another round? Miquatro is going for more speed, but Spam has the inside line and will be first into the second part of the identity. Is looking good for the Dutch player, and he does so indeed. Spam clutches the identity and will get finalist mode himself. Just one more round to go. One more round to go. I am feeling it. I don't know if you are feeling it, but I am definitely feeling it here. Spam finalist mode against Miquatro. This is the round to decide it all on Bicycle. Who will get the 1 point and who will get the crying face emoji? Ooh, Miquatro with a better start here. Will edge out a bit on speed. But this round is far from over. Spam almost clipping the inside there, but was managed to save himself right there. But he now needs to put that foot on the gas pedal because Miquatro has about 0.2 on him in this round. The round that decides it all. On the dirt here, however, Spam is faster. And as you can see, he's closing in the gap a little bit, but not enough yet. We need more turbo boost from Spam as Miquatro is going so far to the left. Miquatro hits the checkpoint. And this is exactly what Spam needed in this position. No, but Spam hits the wall. What is going on? Oh, the two players are actually equal with each other. And it's all coming down to the identity. What is going on right now? Miquatro has a bad identity. Spam is going inside and he has the lead once again. Spam is going to be winning because Miquatro risked it all. A lion. Spam is third in this match out of nowhere. What an insane end round here. Who could have seen that one coming? GG for Pack, Kappa and Spam. Miquatro with the sad face emoji. Spam clutches it out here in the end. You know, that's at least something out of this match. It could have been worse. Could have been